Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Golem Gates. It's an early access game out on Steam right now for $19.99 US. It is by Laser Guided Games LLC. It's an interesting premise. It's an RTS game, top-down RTS, done in Unreal Engine, and it's, well, kind of card-based. It's really glyphs, but basically you spawn in units and fortifications based on what glyphs you have in your collection, and based on whether or not you have enough energy to do it. And there's little energy, like sort of mana pools that you select, that you get along the way, you have to capture along the way, and then the objective is to kill the other player's harbinger. So I've literally only played the tutorial, so I am going to play against the AI, but I'm going to play against a easy AI because, like I said, only played the tutorial. This is only my second game. There is going to be a campaign, but the campaign is not in the game yet. The only thing you can do right now is a versus match, and you might be able to do co-op. I have not... yeah, looks like you might be able to do co-op as well. But the versus you can do against AI, you can do a quick match, or try to find a match out there. It's not a very well-known game yet, so you might have some trouble finding matches from what I've seen. But at the very least, I figure we can go against the AI bots here. And there's a couple different maps that we can select from. There is Colossus for 2 players, fast-paced 1v1 map, and Stygian. So there's a super destroyer in the center, take the sides, fortify your forces. Vision, 2 to 4 players, Daedalus, Chasm, and Icarus. You can see 2 identical lanes which lead to fight for supremacy, that kind of thing. So, being as though this is an early access game, there are a few weird things right now. Number one, as you've probably noticed, the the mouse cursor does not match up with where the buttons are. So in order to actually press this scroll bar, my mouse cursor is actually down here. Like if I go on the scroll bar, it's actually grabbing this guy, right? So I go on this scroll bar, nothing. If I go just above it, or just below it, I should say, now it's working against the scroll bar. So little things like that. That's gets a little bit interesting when you go through the tutorial and stuff. Like all the OK buttons and stuff are just slightly off. So they're gonna have to do something about that. The other thing is that some of the edge scrolling, like you can move your mouse to the edge of the screen like you would in a normal RTS and try to scroll. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't work. So really the main way to move the camera around is with the arrow keys, which for a right-handed person is a bit awkward, but you know, when you have a mouse-driven game, but you know, it is what it is. You can rebind all the keys right now as far as I can see, so not a big, huge deal there, but it's just something that's kind of a little bit, needs a little bit more polish, I'd say. But anyway, let's not sit on this screen for much longer here. We can actually add another player to that team, or I can add an AI player to my team too if I wanted to do that. Let's just stick with a 2-player one. Let's go with Colossus, because it's got this weird central energy node protected by a force field. So we'll see how that works out. Start our match. Just starting with the starter deck, so nothing crazy going on here. Okay, and starting glyphs. Do I want these starting glyphs, or do I want to swap them out? Basic infantry, flame turrets, regular turrets. Draw 2 glyphs, arcanists, and the heal bots. I think this is good. I think that's good enough. All right, here's our Harbinger in the middle here. He does not move from that position. That is where he will be, so you have to protect him. He does have like a little bird that you can send out to do some scouting, but for the most part, you just need to protect him. He's just a static turret here. So we've got some things that we can deploy. Oh, there we go. Now it's, you see, this is my power bar here. I was waiting for the power to sort of regen a little enough to get to deploy these guys. Your things will highlight when they're ready for deployment, and then these guys you can actually control and send them around. So let's see if we can find like a, okay, here's a little power node here. That'll give us some energy. So here's our map down here, the map like you would expect. You can spawn your guys in anywhere you have vision, so you don't have to spawn them next to your Harbinger. They can go anywhere that you have vision right now. All right, so that was not an energy thing after all. That was something else. So what do we have over here? Is that, I guess I should probably try and control that white thing there, maybe. All right, let's get these guys here. Let's get these guys deployed there and just let them sit back and keep that thing going. You can select all your units with Q, but I want to make sure that I drag and select only a few so I can keep a few behind there to protect us against the dastardly enemy deeds. It looks like there might be some enemies over here. Let's see what's going on. Indeed there are. Alright. Let's get our heal bots as well to heal our guys up. Or keep our guys healed maybe. There he goes. Very good. And then I can hit these guys with a little fireball, as it were, and now I should be taking control of this. Oh, well, I would be if these guys weren't here. Let's see if we can drop a little turret over here, maybe. These guys a little bit of a run for their money. Oh, I think they killed all my guys off except for the healing bots. That didn't work so well. Let's see if do I have another? Let's draw two. There we go. Some guys in here. Let's get some guys in here. You can see we got how long it's going to take to generate another glyph and all that stuff, or how many glyphs I have left and all those things. So we got a turret here. What is this guy? Pulse cannon. All right. Well, we could put a pulse cannon there too, I guess. I don't know that that's a great place to put it, but it's certainly something. Let's draw two more glyphs. Still not getting. I need some harbingers. These guys here are what I need. What do they? Wardens. That's what it is. You see the red there. That's how much energy I need to spawn these guys in. Let's make sure we get these guys in here before we try to push this thing again. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Now we'll try to push this thing in. Okay. And I'll spawn a turret over there. Structurally efficient I got. I guess because I keep putting structures down. Alright, we almost have this captured. And our turret is down there. Very good. Very good. Okay. So what does this get me access to? This must do something with this force field here, right? Nope, they got guys just... Oh, wow. They hit me with a fireball and a half, didn't they? Let's get back here. Let's retreat for a moment, shall we? As all my guys die from that well-placed fireball there. They are just burning forever. Oh, there we go. Wow. That was a hell of a thing. Destroyer? Sure. Maybe that might be overkill, but we'll see. Target location is obstructed. Oh, there we go. Alright. We'll get these guys in here. Get some more replenish our troops a little bit, and get all these guys together. Now the AI pathing does have a little bit of a problem. I've noticed in the tutorial, especially, that if you put too many turrets together, like, they don't know how to get around the turrets. So that's something else that I'll have to be taking a look at. Pathing. These are traps, these explosive mines and stuff. So if you want to put traps down, you can do that, like in a area where there's going to be like a choke point of some sort. Which that might have been what my guys ran across, was a mine or something. Which is why they burned so thoroughly. Alright. Short work of these guys. Oh! Oof. Oof. There was another trap there, apparently. Okay. I guess I can put a trap of my own right here. Since they decide to do that to me. I should get like another... That's just a turret. Let's not do that right now. What is this? Flame turret. Well, that might be interesting too. And what is this? Pacifism. Target piece cannot attack enemies. Okay, that's against the enemy then. We would do that. Oh, and they sent their Phoenix out. So the Phoenix that your Harbinger can send out like that has a limited health, and the health will constantly constantly lose health. So you want to be you don't get a whole lot of time to look around. You get just enough to see where the enemy's at, basically. All right. So what I can do, I can put another one here, right? And then I think he's my only thing left here. And there's a little bit of a, looks like there's a corridor here where they're coming through. So perhaps I will give them a little flame turret, huh? A little welcome with a flame turret, maybe, or two. Maybe a regular turret as well here. See, again, I don't want to put too many turrets down there because my guys won't be able to get through. I can move him up a little bit. And we'll put another flame turret over there. Assuming, of course, they're walking through this area. I have a feeling they might be walking around another way here. Like, can you walk through this way? Yeah, you certainly can. One certainly can walk through that way. Let's put a turret right there then. Alright, very good. 3 for 1. Yeah, won't do that right now. Alright, let's get some troops down here, eh? Seems like a good idea. Oh, they did go that way. How about them apples? I picked the right thing for a change. Alright, let's go. Bam, over there. Let's get a healing bot here. And let's do that. Let's do this. Make him larger. Make my monster larger. And no clear vision in that area. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Ooh, they're gonna mincemeat my guy. Yep. That's exactly what they did. Okay, but I still have turrets and stuff in the area, so I have a little bit of vision here. I just need... Oh, they took those turrets down, huh? Interesting. Interesting, I say. And then what is this over here? Is this just another... Is it something that can be built? Looks like it. Looks like it might be. What I really need is some actual units, though, to play. So we're gonna have to figure something out here. Ah, here we go. There's some units. Let's make them Big and strong. And then when empty, press the shuffle and replenish the glyph book. There we go. So I have to wait. There's like a 15-second timer when you're waiting for it to its shuffle and all that stuff. That's interesting. It'll be all the tactics. All the tactics there. Let's do that. Let's see if we can knock that down maybe a little bit. Okay, let's get these guys. Alright. Come on over here. We'll knock this guy up. There we go. Excellent. Like that. Like so. Energy, please. Thank you. Oh, and this guy. And the big dude. Okay. Well, we took them out, didn't we? 2 glyphs here. Okay, so I should be able to come in here and start. Oh, well, they had a mine there. Of course they did. Of course they did. Or some kind of turret or something. I don't know what it was. Maybe that was the flame turret. Let's get a little turret of our own down here, shall we? Alright. And not getting a whole lot of units, getting lots of turrets though in my starter deck here. Alright, so can I get a... Ooh, what is that? Arcanus, okay. What is this here? Pulse cannon. Can I get that down once I have energy for it? Let's pop that over there. We'll fight cannon v cannon, huh? Fight cannons with cannons. That's my motto. Here, let's zoom out a bit. Here we go. That's a little bit nicer. Right, is there something up here I can capture? I think there is. What is this? Oh, it's something to be destroyed. Okay. Well, let's destroy it then. Not sure what that was, what the point of destroying that was, but hey, it's something. Let's give one of my buddies a boost. Let's get some more troops down there. And I want to hit these turrets with a big kaboom if I can. So let's get them, get some visibility on the target, and then bam, there we go. Cool. Well, we got one more to take care of over there though. Let's have this guy not shoot anymore. Excellent. Take him out. Cool. Cool, cool. Probably the worst way to play this. Probably doing the worst job at playing this, but this is working out for me one way or the other here. Just because it's the easy bot, I guess. Their Harbinger must be over there somewhere, probably, I bet. Which actually, I could send my Harbinger bird out here. Probably at this point, I imagine. Right? Yeah. Let's send our bird out and see if we can find their Harbinger. Let's have him come all the way up here. I want to know what this thing is. If that's just a repair thing or what it is. Oh, okay. Wow. That was that was a big dude. Got it. He was not happy about life. Let's just come over here real fast and make sure Their guy isn't right here. Oh yeah, he is right here. How about that? Target has tech shield. Oh, I can't go against him when he has a tech shield. Alright, so I gotta go. That's what the shield in the center's for, right? Let's go. Go take that out. Alright, losing lots of guys. But, yeah, I have lost quite a few guys here. Let's put a turret down if I can get it down in time. Nope. Nope, I cannot get it down in time. Well, that was a thing. Alright, so we need... Let's do a 1 for 3 swap here. Start a glyph at random, then draw 3 glyphs. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's do bingo, bango, and bango. And we'll do, since we know they're coming from over there, let's put all the turrets we can right there. Try to keep them at bay. Buff one of these guys up. There we go. Alright. And let's get some more guys here. And then what we'll do is come over here. We'll put a explodey thing over there. We'll get a repair bot started. We'll get a, let's come up here. And put another turret down, like right there maybe. Just to protect my flank, because we're going to be coming back that way. Also, these guys have apparently gone down here and taken this thing, which is fun times. Let's get another repair bot there. Why not? Help repair all the things. Well, then there's this thing. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Down here. Get to these guys. Not fair, guys. You did an end run around me. Not fair at all. Go. I should have put a turret down here earlier. Okay. We lost a lot of guys, but we have a path up there now. So that's something. They've put some turrets down over there, which is not great. Let's do our 15 seconds of stasis here where we can't order anything around. Just to get more glyphs. Yeah, I'm doing a really bad job of it, but you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. What does this do? Structural shock. Okay, that might be good when we're gonna have to come over here and take this place back, I think. Let's actually put a thing up there too. Go. And try to get that destroyed if we can. Oh. Ooh, it's hurting a lot. Alright, we got them down at a heavy price. We paid a heavy price for that. But we should be able to. Let's get our repair droid here. Should be able to do a fireball on the fire turrets maybe and get them. At least one of them can be pacified. Oh, that control point up there is under attack now. Are they gonna oscillate back and forth on me? Is that what they're gonna do? Wow, that was balls. Okay. Let's grab this control point. Screw those turrets. Who cares about them? I don't care about them. There we go. I have the control point. If I walk past it, is it going to go back out again? No. They have to have a unit there. It looks like you can't capture it with turrets. So good to know. Good to know. All their guys are up there now. Let's put another turret right here. Spawn in a bunch of guys. Wait for that turret to be put in place. A little early warning system, as it were. Excellent. Alright, up here we're going to go. I'm going to take this back and kill whatever's over here. If we can find it. Our turrets are still in place anyway. Go. Can't do that. I'll hit all my guys. It's like that's why it was. You can hit your own people with your area of effect spells, so you got to be somewhat careful. Come on over here. Damn Phoenix is after you. Alright, take that freaking Phoenix out. Oh, he apparently took over one of my healing bots too. Okay, let's do this just to really piss him off. We'll keep him right in line there. Back here, do this. Okay. That turret, is that turret up now? Yeah, it is. Okay. Just hurting a lot already from the Phoenix thing. Let's put a thing over here. Yeah, these damn Phoenixes, man, they could take down turrets, can't they? Now, let's take this guy out now. Take him out. He no longer has a force field protecting him. Did they really take this back here? They did. They sent somebody out to take this back. Really? Meantime, I'm over here in your base and everything, and you're taking that back? Alright, so yeah, I suck pretty badly. But I did win against the easy AI, and here's all the graphs and stuff. You can graph them for yourself, and then of course you get rewards. So all these are like glyphs and other things. Some of them might be like those are glyphs. I think the ring is some of these money things, or I don't know what they call them, but you get this little like in-game currency thing that allows you to craft. Yeah, there it goes. There's 10 more. Allows you to craft more runes. So cacophony of voices, energy collectors buy double dead zone. There we go. Yeah, it was an ugly battle, a very ugly battle, but still managed to get the job done, sort of. And yeah, it's more of that. I mean, it's kind of an interesting, like, I don't know that I need to belabor it too much, but it's a really interesting concept. And I kind of like the way they have it set up. It's almost like a, I mean, it's definitely a real-time strategy, but it kind of also feels a little bit like it's a, maybe, you know, when you're taking over control points and stuff, so it's kind of like a capture the flag as well, or a, maybe a little bit of a MOBA, just ever so slightly, a little touch of one maybe. And yeah, it's, I really like what they've done here. I think this is pretty good. It's still in early access, so they still got a ways to go. I'd like to really see what the campaign has in store, because I could see that being a whole lot of fun. I'm not really necessarily thinking that I would do any versus matches, just because I know there's people that are just going to completely wipe the floor with me. This is one of those things. This is like saying, should I go play a versus match in StarCraft? It's like, no, that's not going to go well for me at all. But I could definitely play the campaign, which I assume is going against the computer, different computer AI bots and stuff, I would imagine. So I would say, yeah, cool on that. You have all kinds of game options you can change, like the regen rate and speed and all that stuff. And yeah, if we look at the archive, this is all the runes. This is my starter deck here, and the 34 runes that are in there and how many copies I have of each one. And then here's all the things here, like techs and stuff that you can do, like Spider Master and Destroyer, and all these things I could add to my deck. And then you can also forge ones if you have the necessary monies for it. Explosive mine, flame turrets, all the things. You can see how many structures they have right now, different traps. Oh, actually, these are filters. Okay. I was turning the filters off, but you can see wolf scouts, turrets, fireball, energy collectors, body doubles, a hologram of the Harbinger, and all those things. So you can see how that works. Is this that's siege? Okay, so you see squad size, siege. Okay, what kind of units they are? These are siege units, and their DPS and all that stuff. These are ranged, and all those things and what they do. So yeah, it's this unit doesn't trigger traps. Oh, I didn't know that. The Wolf Scouts? Ah, Trap Eater. Okay. Reveal stealth. Alright, well that makes sense. Being as though that was the second game, I'm trying to learn how all these things kind of fit into one another here. But yeah, cool. All these things. This is the new one that we just got. Dead Zone blocks glyph usage. And you saw that in action. So yeah, my friends, this has been a Golem Gates. It is by Laser Guided Games LLC. It is in early access right now on Steam, and is currently $19.99 US. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.